Welcome to Tools, Tech, and Gear. I'm Seth. We just had a 10-inch plus snow, and it's time to try out the AYAMAYA Crampon cleats. Let's pull these out of the bag and try them on, walk around outside here, and see how well they do. These crampons come in this little zipper pouch. Now, I found that the pouch probably could have been a little bit bigger because they're a little awkward to get back in here. Let's go ahead and pull them out. So in the package, you get, let's see, these little straps here, and then also a little instruction booklet on how to get them installed or size them. And so here we go. You can see that you just slip them on from toe to back, and then you can use that included strap to make sure they don't come off. So let's go ahead and give that a try. The upper is all rubber, and the bottom is all stainless steel chain and cleats. So you can see how those hang down there. And this little tab right here is where the heel is, the back. Now I've got, it also says back on there. This is the large plus size. I wear a size 11 normally. So I've also got arrows pointing towards the front. Let's see how well I can get these on. So I'm just going to put the toe right in here. And hopefully pull that back side up and around. Yeah. Nope. An awkward angle. Let's try this again. Yeah, there we go. That's better. So that's what it looks like there. I don't think that's going to be coming off just in a little bit of snow that I've got here, but let's go ahead and get this strap installed just to show that it works here. So you're supposed to be able to go from one side to the other, I do believe. It's kind of tight. Yeah, something like that. I mean, that definitely is not coming off now. But I think for now, I'm just going to try doing this without this, just to see how well it does. Here's the weather we're working with. There's a light sleet falling down, and my porch is already covered back up since I cleaned it a second ago. You can see where those cleats are digging in a bit. So this hill actually was causing me to slide a second ago. Let me see what it's like here. Yeah, no problems. Very good. Let's see how we are going back up this. Nice. I like that a lot. I've been walking around for about 15 minutes clearing off solar panels, and I will say the cleats are working well. Whereas my shoes would cake up with snow, the spikes are still hanging out, so definitely nice. I did not slide on my back hill, which is something I always do, so these seem to be working well. I will probably bring them back out tomorrow and the next day when all of this turns to ice, and we'll see how well they do then, because I anticipate they will be more and more beneficial whenever this light powdery snow turns to slippery stuff. These crampons are definitely being beneficial because my tracks from yesterday are ice and they're not sliding around at all. So definitely nice to have. I used the AYAMAYA crampons for most of the morning, moving boxes around, and it definitely made a noticeable difference just stepping out here on my ramp and also moving around in the snow. So let's take a closer look at the crampons here. Move this one aside some. So it is a stretchy silicone up top, And like I said before, I have the large plus version here, and the arrows point towards the front. There's a bar up here that kind of fits over the toe a little bit, keeps this from spreading out too much. It's got 24 stainless steel spikes, and it advertises that it has a double chain on the parts that have the most tension there. So right there in the back, looks like the front just has a single chain, but it's a bit bigger. Let me go over a couple of the features here found in the manual. So it's got highly stretchy silicone for the upper, double chain, heavy-duty spikes, 24 enhanced stainless steel spikes there. It's got the welding chain. So what I found is that these straps are effective at holding one side to the other, but they're just a little bit small for boots, but they do work. So as far as the breakdown in size goes, trail running shoes, the medium fits a 5 to 8 women's or a 5 to 7.5 men's. Let's see. So it says trail runners or hiking shoes is this size here. Large is an 8 to 10.5 women's, 7.5 to 10 men's. Extra large is a 10.5 to 13 women's and a 10 to 13 men's. And if you move down here to the fishing or insulated boots section, medium 5 to 6.5 women's, 5 to 6 men's. Large is a 6.5 to 10 women's, 6.5 to 9.5 men's. Extra large, 10 to 13 women's, 9.5 to 13 in men's. It just shows you a little bit of how to get this on, which you just loop it around the toe first, pull up the heel, and then you can put that strap on. And then it's got some techniques over here for how to use them in the snow. And it also came with a how to use much clearer diagram, and that is also helpful. But yeah, I like them. So if you're looking to get some crampons that aren't going to break the bank, but are going to be pretty rigid here, I think these will do it. They're definitely about a 1/2 inch spike, so definitely don't want to wear those in the house. But they did quite well out in the snow. Last thing I want to try out is how well do these go back into the bag. Put those little straps back in there first. They've been sitting in the house, so they have dried out pretty good. I'm going to fold them over and see if they will just stuff back in here. Hopefully not too bad. So yeah, my only grief about these is the bag could probably be a little bit bigger. Normally with gear, I prefer the bag to be a little smaller, but this time I think just for what this product is, it's going to be cold and wet, most likely when you put it away. Yeah, so I mean it fits fine, but it's just a little bit more time consuming than I would normally like. Definitely check out the link in the description down below for the AYAMAYA Crampons. These little ice cleats definitely were beneficial today whenever we had this 14 inches of snow out. I'm Seth with Tools, Tech, and Gear, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.